Scammer sent our investigative reporter Jennifer Lukey documents containing the personal information of thousands of Americans, and she took that paperwork straight to the FBI to get the real deal.
From a half a world away in Ahmedabad, India, this scammer that we're calling Nadir explained to me how he and the people he worked for ripped off hundreds of thousands of Americans. They bought the personal information of those looking for payday loans and then told those folks before the loan could be processed they needed a down payment on a reloadable debit card.
Once they will give us that back number, the 14-digit number of that green dot, the money is gone.
But that's not even the worst of it.
That details are used for hacking their bank accounts.
So not only do they lose out the money that they paid on the green dot card thinking they were going to get this payday loan, but then on top of that, you and the people you worked for would then use the information to steal their identities as well.
Exactly. From that, those are used for their bank accounts, and the fake cards I told you are also activated on the same details.
To back up his claim, Nadir sent me a number of documents. This printout is just one of those documents, thousands of pages, and on these pages are names, social security numbers, addresses, bank account numbers, routing numbers, email addresses, IP addresses from thousands and thousands of Americans.
With that information, we tracked down Edith Pagan, who lives in Rensselaer.
Edith, in the documents that this scammer sent me is your personal information. Can you take a look at this and see if that looks accurate to you?
That's my social security is it. That's my job. They got my date of birth. They got my bank. That is my checking account. And that is my routing number.
Looking at this information, what goes through your mind?
It's scary. They got my license. It's really scary.
Do you worry about how this information will be used in the future?
There. Yes, it's out there.
How much personal information do you personally have on people here in America?
10 times more the detail I sent you.
From the start, Nadir has told me he would be willing to talk with and provide those additional details to American law enforcement.
So I brought the information that the scammer provided to me here to the FBI in Albany.
I provided copies of the documents I had, and now agents will try to peel back the layers of this crime ring.
There are thousands of social security numbers, personal information of people in this document. What happens from here from the FBI standpoint?
And we appreciate you providing it to us. What we'll do with it is we'll take this information and we'll review it, determine if there's a criminal violation that we can investigate, and even if there isn't, we'll do whatever we can reasonably to mitigate any further damage of the release of the information. This does happen more frequently than we hope. But we take any unauthorized disclosure of American citizens' personally identifiable information very seriously because it can have dire consequences for them.
Something Edith is finding out the hard way.
Knowing that this information is out there, will you be more diligent about keeping a close eye on your identity?
Oh, definitely, because you never know. I mean, that is really scary to know they got everything out there.
That's The Real Deal. I'm Jennifer Lukey.
The State Attorney General's office is currently in the process of reaching out to Edith to get more details about her specific situation and hopefully launch an investigation of its own.